Going on, everybody? It's your boy Protest Sports and Protest Sports Network. Back on LVU Fast Game, man. Hope you guys having a good one. Sorry about that. So what's going on with y'all, man? I'm back with another video for y'all. Today's video slash live stream will be on the projected 53-man roster for our Washington football team. You guys my projected roster, my thoughts on everything, and who makes the team, who don't make the team, and everything else. So. If I get into it, man, fuck God when we talking to y'all right now. So all glory to God, man. I appreciate God for everything He gives me. From my wonderful wife to my family, my friends, and everything else around me. For God done as possible. So I thank Him and I appreciate Him. And I'm very, very, very grateful and very, very blessed, man. So hope you guys having a blessed day. Let's get it, man. Let's go. So today, man, you know how we do it, man. About to go crazy, man. About to go crazy. About to make things happen on these streets, man. About to go crazy. We're about to go crazy. Shout out to Hawk in the building. We got Hawk in the building. Hawk. What's up, Hawk? What it do, Hawk? You know what I'm saying? What it do, Hawk? So yeah, man, we back at it with another live stream, man. Shout out to Big Simple 422 in the building. That's bro. Shout out to Brody. Shout out to both my Brodies. Shout out to Hawk and Big Simple 422. So I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. We about to get into this, man. So I'm gonna give you the 53-man roster for our Washington football team. We're gonna cut to the chase. I ain't gonna waste too much time with this one. About to go crazy. Shout out to Tim and Chris. They're on the Tim and Chris podcast. I don't mean to interrupt their podcast or get in their way, but yeah, everybody get into this. Shout out to Hawk for the 199 dono. He said 12-5. How? Woo! Yes, sir, man. Hold the name Red Wolves, man. That one sounds so lit. We call Red Wolves or just Wolves. I think just fire. The Wolves concept is fire. So let's see what this Washington Wolves. I'm calling the Wolves today. Can't call them Redskins, and I'm tired of calling them football team to get on my nerves. All right, so that name's getting on my nerves now. So I'm sorry the specialists because that's kind of the easiest thing. Those are obvious locks for the roster. Kicker will be Dustin Hopkins. Unfortunately, he's been missing field goals left and right, and I'm getting tired of it. But I hope he gets it together because Dustin Hopkins could be definitely. That video getting a little TikTok, a little cloud on TikTok. Okay. So I'm talking about that video is fire too, by the way, Big Simple. The punter will be Tress Way, best punter in football. You're not rocking, best punter in football is Tress Way. That's my guy. And our newest long snapper, man, Mr. Cheeseman. Cheeseman is the long snapper. So I got the obvious ones out the way. Let's get to the fourth position on the roster, which is quarterback. I was very, very tempted to only keep two quarterbacks. I didn't want to keep three, to be honest with you. But seeing how Kyle Allen is so loved by Ron Rivera, I could not cut him. I wanted to so bad, but I just know he loves Kyle Allen, and I know that Scott Turner loves Taylor Heinicke. So I decided to keep three quarterbacks on the roster, and those guys are as follows. Ryan Fitzpatrick, Taylor Heinicke, and Kyle Allen. Those are kind of obvious. I think those guys are very obvious as well. Next, running backs. I want guys keeping three running backs as well. Running backs are as follows: Antonio Gibson, J.D. McKissick, and Jaret Patterson. Those are my guys for the running back position. Gibby is Gibby. I think they want to keep three backs. I think Gibby's gonna get more of a workload this year. They're looking to him to be the next Christian McCaffrey for their offense in Washington. C-Mac was the offense in Carolina. But he won't have as much of a workload as C-Mac did because at least they have something outside of C-Mac that's good. So shout out to Sean, man. What it do, bro? What's going on with you, bro? How you doing? That's my guy. What's good, bro? What's good, bro? As for J.D. McKissick, he's the third down back, one of the best third down backs in football. Man's dependable. He catches everything, don't drop nothing. And also Jaret Patterson, man. I like what he did in that first preseason game. I do think on Friday he's going to have a nice follow-up performance from Jaret Patterson. So that should be pretty good as well. And it should be fun, man. Definitely a fun one. And it definitely should be very, very interesting to see how Jaret Patterson bounces back this week. See how he follows up his performance from last week. Shout out to Coach Dante, man. We're gonna be on stream Saturday at 7. Come pull up with me and my boy Coach Dante. Should be very fun. What up, bro? It's good. Um, so wide receiver. I think we keep 7 receivers. It's kind of like probably like the number that most people would have it. I just think we have too much receiver talent to not keep 7. I think we'll keep one guy for special teams purposes and the other 6 guys will actually play wide receiver snaps. So as follows: Terry McLaurin, Curtis Samuel, De'Ami Brown, Adam Humphries, Cam Sims, Steven Sims Jr., and also Dax Milne. Get me out here. Start with Dax Milne. He's been really flashing a lot in camp as of late. He's been playing really well. I've been very impressed with Dax Milne. I had Antonio Gandy Gold in that spot at first, but I decided to switch it today just because I like what Dax has done lately. I'm a big Dax Milne guy. I'm a big Zach Wilson guy. You guys have already known. If you guys are subscribed to the channel for a while now, you know that I like Dax Milne a ton. Hot comments. I'm still pissed about Kelvin Harmon. You and I both, my bro. Me and you both, man. I did not like that Harmon cut at all. I was very, very disappointed and very, very sad to see Kelvin Harmon get cut. And so quickly, too. Like, he was one of the first cuts on the team. Like, I didn't like that. But I'm also thinking that Ron wanted to give him a head start to find another team. Just because if after post preseason cuts, it might be hard for him to latch on another team. But maybe he can latch on another team now, run a playbook, make another roster, and go from there. Especially the Lions roster, because the Lions roster is very wide receiver deprived. So yeah, about that. Texas too, they had no receivers. Dax Milne, I like him a lot, and he also can return punts and kicks. That's always good as well, especially punt returner. Because Steven Sims was like the worst punt returner in the world last year. Especially Steven Sims. Steven Sims, I think I got him making a roster because he's looking like more like his 2019 self. I do think he's a nice backup slot receiver to Adam Humphries somewhere it happened to him. So I like that. I like that a lot. I do expect him to either take over the slot next year and fight with Dax Milne, or he won't be on his team next year. But I do expect him to be on his team next year too. Actually, him and Dax Milne teaming up on the slot, so that'd be pretty cool. Cam Sims, the biggest receiver on the team. You need a big guy who can catch the 50-50 passes and things like that. So I think Cam Sims fits that bill. I need to see him do it more. But also, he's a nice chain move on third down. I think he is going to be what I thought Kelvin Harmon would be. A chain move on third down, make clutch catches, and make clutch plays when it's time to make a play. Hot comments. AGG better be worth it because I still think we need size at a receiver position as well as tight end. I completely agree with that. I don't have Antonio Gandy going making this roster. For the longest time, I've been advocating for him, but he has to show more in these preseason games. Practice is not enough for me. I gotta see more from him. I've seen Steven Sims catch passes in preseason already. I've seen Dax catch some passes in preseason. I've seen all these guys, but Antonio Gandy go and catch passes. It's starting to get on my darn nerves. Even Kelvin Harmon caught a ball, he got cut. So if you don't catch no balls next week, you got to go. Simply put, Antonio Gandy Golden, you got to go. Adam Humphries, slot monster, is a slot dog. That man's a dog at slot. De'Ami Brown, I think he should start, man. Honestly speaking, but we'll see what happens with De'Ami. But he's definitely a lock. A big play guy, big play waiting to happen. 20 yards a catch at North Carolina. You see, he runs very, very good routes. He gets open. He has good hands. He can high point the football a little bit. He can do a little bit of everything. He's only 6 feet, but he plays like he's 6'2", 6'3", so that's just incredible to see. So I like what De'Ami Brown brings to the table. He reminds me a lot of Terry McLaurin as well. So Curtis Samuel, number 2 receiver. He's going to Mr. Do Everything, jet sweeps, running the football to the backfield, catching passes, screens, whatever. He's just going to do every darn thing in the world. And then Terry McLaurin, you know Terry's a dog. He better be a top 10 receiver this season, man. I'm tired of disrespecting Terry McLaurin. How do you have Corey Davis in the top 100, but not Terry McLaurin? Come on, man. Let me stop doing it. What's up, Outlaw King? What it do, bro? How you doing, man? So those are my 7 wide receivers in a nutshell. I just noticed we play all AFC opponents in the preseason. Yes, play no NFC opponents, which is good to see. I don't want to see no NFC teams. I want to see all the opposite conference. Okay, we good practice because we got to play a couple NFC teams anyway. Now, tight end is interesting. You got guys like Ricky Seals-Jones who can make this team. They just cut the guy with Nick Geragos today. I didn't have a training camp recap today. I kind of skipped today, unfortunately. I might go ahead and do one. I might record one and give you guys my opinions on things, but we'll see. We're definitely going 12-5 because no one knows what's coming. We'll see. Ryan Fitzpatrick is a huge question mark, man. I can't say 12 wins with a quarterback that is inconsistent at times and has never made the postseason. So I gotta see it to believe it, man. I love the optimism though. I'm not mad. Be optimistic as possible. I respect it a ton. So tight end, for me would be as follows: Logan Thomas, of course, tight end one. That's kind of obvious. John Bates would be also tight end two, and I like Sammis Reyes making his team. He had a nice preseason showing. Tariq Hemingway was trash in the last game, and Ricky Seals-Jones cannot get on the field. So, and he dropped a pass. We didn't drop a pass last week, but he got held on the play. But you know, he didn't take advantage of his opportunities. So Sammis Reyes has, and the other two guys have not. So I think if he continues to do that, he's going to be out this Friday with the concussion. But I think they'll see enough from Sammis Reyes maybe in the preseason finale to have him make the team. He's a physical specimen out this world that you do not want to get rid of. He's a mold of clay that you want to mold into a great tight end. I think that with Logan Thomas on a 3-year deal, I think they're going to keep molding Sammis, keep molding him, keep turning to the tight end they want to be. But him and Logan Thomas could be a mean duo for the next 2 or 3 years. I think that's gonna be a great look too. Whoever wins tight end 2 must be a complimentary player to Logan Thomas. I completely wholeheartedly agree with that. So those are my 3 tight ends. I don't see 4 making the team. Offensive lineman, I have 8. I know it sounds a little low, but I have 8 just because these guys are backing up. These guys are very versatile and they can play multiple positions. So Charles Little Jr., Wes Schweitzer, Chase Roulier, Brandon Sheriff, Samuel Cosme are your starting 5 offensive linemen, in my opinion. I think you have Cornelius Lucas at swing tackle, Sadiq Charles swing tackle and guard, and swing guard being Eric Flowers. Those are my 8 offensive linemen. I don't have Keith Ishmael making this team. I think he can make this team as a backup center, but I think he's going to get stats on the practice squad, and he can come up whenever Chase Roulier would get hurt that following week. And I think also maybe Sadiq can play emergency center if need be. I know he's never played center before, but I think he can go ahead and try to get that done if need be. Defensive lineman, I have 8 guys making the team, 4 interior guys. So right now I got 3, 6, 13, 16, 24 offensive players. So I have 26 defensive players. We got 8 offensive linemen, 8 edge rushers, 8 interior guys. So you get 4 edge rushers are as follows: Chase Young, Montez Sweat, of course, James Smith Williams, and William Bradley King. I think they like William Bradley King a little bit more than Shaka Toney right now. I have not seen Shaka Toney do anything impactful either in practice or he made some couple plays in practice, but he hasn't done anything in the game yet. Only one preseason game, but whatever. Let's see what this. I hope we keep the best guys on the field. I hope they can stay healthy. Wholeheartedly agree with that one. And James Smith Williams has flashed in practice. I want to see more in the game, but I see him play well last year, so I think he's going to make this team, and I think William Bradley King is the 4th and final edge rusher. Next, for interior defensive lineman, I have Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Matt Ioannidis, and Tim Settle. Those are the most obvious. I don't explain those at all. I have 7 linebackers making the team. One would definitely be special teams purposes, but the other 6 should definitely see some snaps. So I think it goes as follows: Jamin Davis, Cole Holcomb, John Bostic, Khaleke Hudson, David Mayo, and Jared Norris, and Justin Phillips. Justin Phillips was horrible in that game. I think they will just keep him as a special teamer. Jared Norris, I think he could play a little bit of snaps if need be, but I wouldn't recommend it. David Mayo is a good run stuffer, so I think he's a really good situational linebacker. What's up, Jackson Johnson? What's going on, homie? How you doing? Uh, David Mayo is a situational linebacker that's really good in rundown, specific run situations. Khalid Hudson's a good coverage linebacker. I think he's gonna boom and really make a ton of plays this year. And take that starting spot from John Boston because he's slow and old and trash. John Boston's a good knowledge guy. He's good at calling the defense, setting guys up to make plays, but he's slow and he's annoying. I'm tired of being on my team. Or tired of him starting. Let me rephrase that. Cole Holcomb, probably second best, probably our best linebacker right now, honestly speaking. He's good in coverage. He's better in coverage than he ever was. He's a good tackler. He's good in the run game. He's a solid all around. Um, and Jamin Davis are amazing guy that we drafted, our amazing draft pick, our amazing prospect out of Kentucky. I think he just need to get used to the game, speed of the game, calling defenses, and adjusting to the NFL game. I think he needs to get used to that. But I think once he does, I think he's going to really boom and be a really good linebacker for the Washington football team. Simps up. Sup. What it do? I heard Ben Simmons knocking on the breeze at practice. Hilarious. Stop. What's up, host? What it do, bro? Ben Simmons is trash. I'm tired of talking about him. All right, so 6 cornerbacks. I have 6. I know a lot of people want Torrey McTyer to make this team. I like Torrey McTyer. If I would keep 7 corners, he'll be the number 7. But as of right now, I had the following guys. I have William Jackson III, Kendall Fuller, Benjamin St-Juste, Jimmy Moreland, Troy Apke, and Danny Johnson. Those are my 6 guys. I want the team to make a step up. I'm worried they'll make a step back, and we all get disappointed. I think they're gonna stay stagnant. They might take a slight step up. Like they won 7 games this past season. I think they'll probably win 9 or 10. I don't see them taking a huge step up. Like Hawks in 12 games, I don't see that. That's a big win difference. And the schedule a lot harder. We're playing a lot more tougher quarterbacks from last year as well. So we're not running to Nick Mullins and Jalen Hurts and bums. And Jalen Hurts not a bum, but he was a rookie that didn't know any better. So we're not running to those guys this year. We're running to Josh Allen's and Patrick Mahomes' and guys like that. So most definitely gonna be tough. What's up, Santiago? What's up, bro? Protein family, blessings and peace. Let's go watch the football team. Yes, sir. So I'm gonna give Santiago a quick recap. These are the guys I got making the roster so far. At quarterback, I got Brian Fitzpatrick, Taylor Heinicke, Kyle Allen. At running back, I got Antonio Gibson, Jarrett Patterson, and J.D. McKissick. Wide receiver, Terry McLaurin, Curtis Samuel, DeAndre Brown, Adam Humphries, Cam Sims, Steven Sims Jr., and also Dax Milne. For tight end, Logan Thomas, John Bates, Sammis Reyes. For offensive lineup, Charles Leno Jr., Wes Schweitzer, Chase Roulier, Brandon Sheriff, Samuel Cosme, Cornelius Lucas, Sadiq Charles, and Eric Flowers. For offensive or defensive linemen, I have Chase Young, Montez Sweat, William Bradley King, and James Smith Williams, Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Matt Inice, and Tim Settle. Linebackers, I have Jamin Davis, Cole Holcomb, John Bostic, Khalid Hudson, David Mayo, Jared Norris, and Justin Phillips. And for cornerback, like I just said, William Jackson III, Kendall Fuller, Benjamin St-Juste, Jimmy Moreland, Troy Apke, and Danny Johnson. So that's what I got so far. So I'm gonna talk to the corner position real quick. I think what's up, Trayvon? What it do, man? So with William Jackson, right? Cornerback 1. No talks there. Kendall Fuller, I think he's going to put a little bit of outside in slot this year. I noticed they have put him in a lot more in slot and playing Benjamin St-Juste outside. I think they're going to do that a lot in the regular season, but I do think they're going to kind of interchange these guys and play Ben in the slot and outside, and also do the same thing with Kendall Fuller as well. Santiago, what's up, player? What's up, Franklin? What do you do, bro? Benjamin St-Juste, our 3rd round pick. I think he's gonna be really, really good. It's gonna be really, really fun to watch him play. He's gonna be very physical. Very, very technically sound. Get a lot of PBUs. He might not get a lot of interceptions, but I do see him getting a lot of PBUs and making a lot of plays on the football. Jimmy Mullins with nice depth. I think he's a nice backup corner. I don't think he's a starter in this league anymore. I've given up on him being a starter, but I do like him being a nice depth piece for the cornerback position and being solid depth for the Washington football team. Troy Apke, he's a good special teamer, a great special teamer at that. We got 10 in the building. Shout out to 10 in the building. Great special teamer. Really good special teamer. Got 11 in the building. Shout out to y'all in the building. And he's a nice depth piece at corner. I don't see him playing a lot of corner. I think he's only going to play in a pinch, but he's a great special teamer, and you can't go wrong with special teamers. Like special teams are extremely important to this team. Like he's a good gunner, he's good tackling. He doesn't cover the best as safety. He's trash as a safety, but as a cornerback, he's shown the conversion well. He's actually played a lot better as a corner than a safety, and I'm happy to see it. So he's a good depth piece, nothing special, but he's a great special teams player. So it does help. And at speed, you gotta keep that speed in the roster. And Danny Johnson, I think you're gonna make him cornerback 6. You can put Torrey McTyer here as well, because if Dax Mill makes it as a punt returner, I do think Danny Johnson should make it as the kick returner. Because he's a good kick returner. I think solid. I like what he brings to the table as a kick returner. He always gets it above the 25, gets the 28, 29-yard line. Every single yard counts. Every single inch counts in the game of football. And he brings those extra yardage that you need on kick returns in order to start your drive a much better field position and make a lot more plays down the field because you're closer to the end zone. That 4 or 5 yards makes a huge difference. You're in the 29, that means you only need 71 yards in the end zone. If you're at the 32-yard line, you only need 68 yards. It makes a huge difference. But you just be in the 25, you need the whole 75 yards to get to the end zone. Hit that like button, man. Like you said, hit that great button. Smash that great button. Smash the subscribe button. That's what you meant to say. Smash the subscribe button. Darn it. Smash it. Destroy the subscribe button. Hawk put up fan. Hawk! Protect spitting the takes here. Yes, sir. I'm trying to, bro. Trying to spit some Protect knowledge over here. And I think that's the last position on the team is Landon Collins, Cameron Curl, Bobby McCain, Deshazor Everett, and Jeremy Reeves are for safety. Shoot. Shoot. What the hell? My eye hurt. My eye, Mo. My eye bugging. So I think Bobby McCain can actually make the team as a corner as well. I do want to point that out before I continue with the safe position. Ooh. Oh, shout out to Alexander Wilson for the $5 donut. Shout out to Alexander Wilson, man. Appreciate you as always, bro. Much love, bro. I got something special for you, bro. I gotta do something special for you, bro. You've been out here showing the Protect fam love, man. Appreciate that. Ben Stanek says has AGG and DeAndre Carter making the roster. That could be a thing. I'm not saying they won't make the team. But I'm just saying what I think. I think that Steven Sims is a better receiver than DeAndre Carter, and I will definitely think that Dax Milne showed more in the preseason so far than AGG has shown since he's been a Washington football team member. But yeah, I get what you're saying. They did draft AGG in the 4th round. Makes great sense. I can't disagree with that at all. He also has Apke getting cut. That's not a surprise either. No surprises there. I think Bobby McCain could be the 6th corner, and they could keep another safety. They could keep Torrey McTyer. No surprises there. I just think that Troy Apke is a really good, really good special teams player. And a guy that is not quite irreplaceable, but it's a guy that you want to keep around. And also Kyle Allen might be number 2 quarterback. No surprises there at all. I got Taylor Heinicke by default because Kyle Allen hasn't played yet. But if Kyle Allen outplays Taylor Heinicke in these next 2 preseason games, Taylor Heinicke could definitely get cut. He only has a $1.5 million guaranteed to him over the next 2 years. It's not a bunch of dead money. If he gets cut, he can get out of there. No doubt about it. No cap about it. Shout out to Alexander Woods for the $5 Down to the Pro Tech fan. Did you hear that Hodges said coach said he's not playing starters? Yes, and I don't fault him for that. You know what? His dude's getting hurt. Keenan Allen has injury history. Mike Williams has injury history. Austin Eckler gets hurt sometimes. Justin Herbert, you don't want your franchise quarterback to get hurt. You want to keep your first round pick Rashawn Slater healthy. I'm not mad at that. Smart move from bruh. But make sure they're practicing hard though, because week 1, the Washington football team ain't playing them with them boys. They rusty. They'll get caught slipping. Keep that in mind. I told you Kevin Harlan wasn't gonna make it. I know, man. I'm sad about that. Don't. I'm sad for Kelvin, man. That sucks. That's my guy, bro. You know I was biased. To my guy. It's my guy. So it's all good, man. It's all good. I'm sad about it though, no doubt, man. I love Kelvin Harmon as a player, man. I love I love his physicality and all that, man. I'm just sad he's not here. AGG should got cut. Is Washington looking at Rosen Pro Tech? I don't think so. Josh Rosen's old, man. Is yesterday's news. I don't think looking at Josh Rosen. Because if they were, if they wanted Rosen, they would have got Rosen a long time ago. Basically, what I'm gonna say is, if they wanted Josh Rosen, they would have traded for him the year he was available from Arizona. Now Rosen is last year's news. He's trash, and no one wants that trash on their team. I totally agree with you. He should got cut. I mean, the way he's been performing hasn't deserved anything with him keeping the roster. I'm telling you, he's going to probably make the team off the fact that he got drafted. I honestly, like, that's the only thing keeping him on this team. Like I keep saying, like, and they want to see what he has. They don't know what he is. They're intrigued. They don't know. They're fascinated. They're confused, and also very, very fascinated. They're fascinated, but they're curious and they're confused all at the same time by Antonio Golden. What is he? We don't know. So that's why I think he'll make the team. So Ben Stanek has a good point. I had Antonio Golden on my projected roster to make the team before I did this. I just switched it today last minute. I like Dax Simone a lot. I think maybe he makes it over Steven Sims. But Antonio Golden probably on his team. If I want to go ahead and give me a 00 right now, shout out to Louis T for that term. I would definitely say that he could probably make the team. I think you said something about Jared Patterson. I'm stoked for Jared Patterson. The same way I was stoked about Cam Sims last year. I am stoked for Jared Patterson. I like the way he's bringing. I like what he's doing. In his preseason so far, I'm very intrigued about him a ton. Santiago Terrell also comments, I'm still for Jared Patterson this year, the same way I was about Cam Sims last year. Completely agree. I want to be super still about Cam Sims, but I am super excited about Jared Patterson. Extremely excited. Babby talking Giants. What's up, man? Giants fan in the building. What's up, man? Trying to check out the competition. You're a slick man, but jam, aren't you? AD's on the clock for next cut to 80. He gotta show something this week. Simply put, he has to show something. Gotta catch a pass. Gotta do something. Gotta do something. Because if he's on this team after this week, he has done jack squat, nothing. I have a problem with that. Because practice is not enough for me, bro. Like, I know he don't want to practice. Practice is cool, bro. Kevin Harmon did well at practice. He got cut. So show me something. 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 So no, show me something. So that is my projected 53-man roster for the Washington football team. Now it's some things I could change. I could change out Troy Apke for Bobby McCain. There's no other safeties I think gonna make this roster to make a spot. to move him to corner. Honestly speaking, I did think he'll make the team as a cornerback, but I don't know. Who safety they want to keep? Derek Forrest. They might want to keep Derek Forrest. He didn't look good in that first preseason game, by the way. But they might want to keep him as a special teams ace and cut Troy Apke. So let's just say, I'm gonna give you an alternate one too. So let's say we cut Troy Apke, we cut Danny Johnson, right? We move Bobby McCain in the corner. He's your fifth corner. And then you keep Derek Forrest. Because also, you also got Deshazor Everett, who's also a former special teams captain too. So you can keep those five, and then you can keep Torrey McTyer. So that would be my alternate 53-man roster. I would switch out if I wanted to not have any bias aside. I would cut. I think Steven Sims is better than DeAndre Carter. I'm actually gonna keep that. I'm actually gonna keep that in there. I don't think Carter's making this roster, honestly speaking. He had a good camp, but I don't care. So I think I would cut Dax Milne for AGG. And that would be it. So this is my alternate 53-man roster. If I wanted to be 100% accurate and not be biased, Sanford, like he might make. I think he's gonna make the. Definitely gonna make the team. Sam is not playing Friday night. No, he's not. He's in concussion protocol. It might have as a first and tight ends the minimum. He's gonna make the team. I think he's gonna make the team. Samus Reyes is gonna make this team. So if this is me want to be honest and being 100% accurate, or try to be accurate as possible, this is what I have. Taylor, Ryan Patrick, Taylor Heineke, Kyle Allen, it's quarterback, running backs, Tony Gibson, Jay McKissick, Jared Patterson, Terry McLaurin, Curtis Samuel, De'Ami Brown, Adam Humphries, Cam Sims, Steven Sims Jr., and AGG being your 7 receivers. John Bates, Logan Thomas, Samuel Frazier, 3 tight ends. Charles Leno, Wes Schweitzer, Chase Roulier, Brandon Sheriff, Samuel Cosme, Cornelius Lucas, Sadiq Charles, and Eric Flowers all being your offensive linemen. John Fernando, Deron Payne, Matt Inice, Tim Sell being your interior defensive lineman, and your edge rushers being Chase Young, Montez Sweat, J. Smith Williams, and William Bradley King. Linebackers as follows: Jamin Davis, Cole Holcomb, John Bostic, Khaleke Hudson, David Mayo, Jarrett Norris, and Justin Phillips. Cornerbacks: William Jackson III, Kendall Fuller, Ben St. Jude, Jimmy Moreland, Bobby McCain, and Torrey McTyer. Safeties: Landon Collins, Cameron Curtis, Cesar Everett, Jamie Reese, Derek Forrest. Those are my 53-man roster. If you want ProTech's lie detector test to hit, you know what I'm saying, a polygraph, that's what I got. That's what I got. I like Torrey McTyer. I like a little more Apke. I just think if you keep Derek Forrest as another special teams ace, then you will probably cut Troy Apke. And you could probably say you want to keep Danny Johnson as a kick returner. But I think, to be honest, they're gonna let Steven Sims do it again. If I wanna, yeah, Louis T on, get your super chats ready. Hey, hit that super chat. Hit the super chat button, man. Hit that super chat, man. Hit that super chat button if you can, man. Show me some love, man. Shout out to Hawk and Alexander Wilson for the night for the super chats, man. I might cut this off a little earlier just because Louis T is on, and I know Louis T. I can't compete with that, man. He's Louis T. Darn it, it's Louis T. I like your cuts here, protected pro T. Appreciate that, man. Like I said, I won't be surprised if Troy Apke makes his team. I won't be surprised if Dax Milne makes his team. I won't be shocked if Steven Sims Jr. make this team. I think, honestly speaking, they're gonna let Steven Sims be the punt returner again. And I know that's unpopular, but DeAndre Carter don't show anything at tight at receiver. I don't like DeAndre Carter. Period. I don't like him. I don't like him. So no. Shout out to Santiago Terrell, man. Appreciate you, bro. Love you, bro. Keep doing what you do, bro. Thank you, bro. Hey, I want to give you guys a disclaimer. I will not be live streaming the game on Friday. I'll be actually at the game. So I'll be actually at the game in person. Chanel and I are going. So Chanel and I will be vlogging. Well, Chanel won't be vlogging. I'll be vlogging while hanging with Chanel. So that should be fun. And hope you guys enjoy that vlog. It'll be another vlog kind of like how I did with the practice, Friday night football practice. So it'll be something similar to that. So it should be very fun, very enjoyable. Keep the vlog under 10 minutes this time too. I won't make it too long, but hope you guys do enjoy it. It should be very fun, man. So, hey, Hawk, you coming? Hawk, Hawk, come to the game, Hawk. Come on, man. Come on, Hawk. Gotta put up to the game, man. You know, I mean, I got an Atlanta vlog coming up too, man. It's gonna be a little bit more lifestyle for this one. I'll put on both channels too, so that should be fun as well. Hey, I think Troy Apke gonna probably make the practice squad too, by the way. And I got guys I got on the practice squad as follows: Dax Milne, Keith Ishmael, Shaka Tony, and Troy Apke. Those are guys I got that will be on the practice squad too, by the way. Huh? But I'll take I'll take questions for the next like 8 minutes or so. Like Mike say, enjoy yourself. Thank you, bro, man. It should be fun. Seeing the Washington football team. Ain't no Joe Burrow even. We're gonna spank them boys, man. I don't care it's preseason. I want to spank them anyway. Spank them. 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 Spank them boys. With our backup, spank them. We're gonna see our stars for a half too. So that's whenever I want to see this in person. I want to see Fitz in person. I want to see Diami. I want to see Jaret Patterson. I want to see Gibby and guys like that in person as well. Even I did just see him a couple weeks ago at practice, but this is a game, different. Of course, you want to see Terry, uh, William Jackson III. He had a response from last week. He had some adversity last week. He got a catch caught on him, but no big deal. It happens. Want to see Kendall Fuller. Want to see Benjamin St. Jude. I want to see all these guys play together. I want to see how Cameron Curl and Landon Collins play together as safeties, and how does Cameron Curl play free safety. A lot of things I'm intrigued about this week. What ranking do you see our defense be at the end of the year overall? We play a lot of tough offenses. I'm gonna say we'll be the third best defense in the league when everything's said and done. I feel we're gonna be like fifth in points allowed. I'm gonna say we're gonna be 10th in passing yards allowed. Uh, ninth in the league in rushing yards allowed, and yeah, yeah. Um, third in overall yardage given up every week. So I think we're gonna be fifth in points allowed, 10th in passing yards, 8th in rushing yards allowed, and third in yards overall per game. So that's why I got our defensive rankings going to the season. I think it's gonna be good. I think the stats are gonna tell how good this defense is. Because like listen, last year we played against crappy quarterbacks. I won't say the S word, but for God, I won't curse. Yeah, we played a lot of crappy quarterbacks. Played Jalen Hurts going 7 for 20 for 7 yards and a pick. It's not good quarterback play to me. Nick Mullins playing like garbage. Played Joe Burrow for a half, and then we had played Ryan Finley. You know how that went. We played against Daniel Jones. He sucks. Uh, played against Andy Dalton. He sucks. we did play a lot of good quarterbacks. We did play a lot of good quarterbacks last year. Play against Kyler Murray in week 2. He's a good quarterback. Carson Wentz. That's probably the best we saw Carson Wentz last year was week 1, and we spanked him. We didn't play a lot of good quarterbacks last year. Honestly speaking, we did not play a lot of good quarterbacks. So it's gonna be it's gonna definitely be different. What position do you think this shocked the league most? I was when you say tight ends or our wide receiver, our wide receiving core is gonna shock a lot of people. Yeah, I think wide receiver. Because don't outside Terry, everything's kind of an unknown. Kurt Samuel can produce, but is he a true 2? You don't know yet. So, I think that wide receiver. Your force Apke making the team. I think Apke can make this team. I just switched it to Torrey McTyer because I think he's a better cornerback. But if you're talking about special teams player and overall just fit on this team, you can probably put Troy Apke as the last corner making this team. It's going to be hard to cut him to special teams, honestly speaking, but we'll see. Right now I have Bobby McCain and Torrey McTyer being the last 2 corners, and they drafted Derek Forrest to play special teams, so that could be the end of Apke, honestly speaking. If Derek Forrest can get something going at safety, and so he can play a little bit of safety in the pinch, then I think Troy Apke's out because you can play McCain at corner and safety. Torrey McTyer's had a really good camp, and so does Troy Apke. He's had a good camp too. So it's a hard decision. I say TD, as you like to call it, tough decisions. But I think that Apke can make this team, and he also could miss this team. So we'll see. Why a lot of people complain about Ereck Flowers taking over at right guard or left guard? Wes Schweitzer played great last year, and a lot of people want to see that continuity on the offensive line. But I don't know who took all the first team reps today. It could be Flowers. It could have been Schweitzer. But I know during the game, it was 50-50. And a couple of days ago, it was 70-30 Ereck Flowers' way. So I'm not mad about it. We did trade for him. Sorry. We did trade for him. So no shockers if he starts. I'm not going to be shocked. I'm not going to cry about it. If he's one of the best 5 offensive linemen on this team, hey, go for it. I have no problem with Wes Schweitzer being a swing guard because that's what he is. He's a really good swing guard. He's a solid starter last year. But he traded for Ereck Flowers for a darn reason. So I'm completely fine with it. Do you think it would be a mistake cutting Kelvin Harmon? Yes, yes, yes. It was stupid. It was freaking stupid. Stupid. Pissing me off cutting Kelvin Harmon. Sorry. Do you think who do you think will be last on division by the end of the year? Eagles. I think it's kind of obvious, honestly. Eagles. Carl Ryan. Yes, I'm doing it right now. This is the video. This is the video you're looking for. It's right here. I'm gonna give you guys a rundown real quick. I had 2 different versions of it. I had one version where this is Protect's opinion, and this is what Protect think is going to happen. So I'm gonna give you the one that what I think is going to happen, and then the one I gave my opinions to. So if we keep 3 quarterbacks, those are the guys are as follows. Ryan Fitzpatrick, Taylor Heinicke, Kyle Allen. Our specialists are as follows: Dustin Hopkins, Tress Way, and Cameron Cheeseman. Running back, Antonio Gibson, J.D. McKissick, Jaret Patterson. I don't think we keep more than 3 backs. I don't think there's no need for Peyton Barber. Wide receiver 7. We're going to keep 7 receivers. Terry McLaurin, Curtis Samuel, De'Ami Brown, Adam Humphries, Cam Sims, Steven Sims Jr., and Antonio Gandy Golden. Tight end, Logan Thomas, John Bates, Samus Reyes. Offensive lineman, Charles Leno Jr., Wes Schweitzer, Chase Roulier, Brandon Sheriff, Samuel Cosme, Cornelius Lucas, Ereck Flowers, and Sadiq Charles. 8 defensive lineman, 4 edge rushers, and 4 interior guys. My 4 interior guys are as follows: John Allen, Deron Payne, Matt Nice, Tim Settle, and our edge rushers Chase Young, Montez Sweat, James Williams, and William Bradley King. Linebackers, Jamin Davis. We're going to keep 7. Jamin Davis, Cole Holcomb, John Bostic, Khalid Hudson, David Mayo, Jared Norris, and Justin Phillips. Cornerback, I have as follows: William Jackson III, Kendall Fuller, Vincent St. Jude, Jimmy Moreland, Bobby McCain, Torrey McTyer. And then safety, Landon Collins, Cameron Curl, Shazer Everett, Jeremy Reeves, Derek Forrest. That is my 53-man roster for the Washington football team. What I think is going to happen. I'll give you the other one where I say this is my opinion. Do you think Gibby will have more yards as a rusher this year, or he would be a league leader overall yardage? I think he'll get more yards as a rusher. I got him as a 1,000-yard back. I think they're gonna try to keep him fresh, so I think Jared Patterson is so important. They're gonna give Jared Patterson a nice little bit of touches to keep Gibby fresh as possible because he's so important to the team. So I see 1,000 yards, about 450 yards receiving, so about 1,500 scrimmage yards for Antonio Gibson. I want to be honest. I do not hear Apke on the list. I said this. I said I had 2 different lists. One, this is the one I think is going to happen. Now I'm going to give you my opinion. It's basically the same. Only difference is that I have Troy Apke and I have Danny Johnson making the team, and Torrey McTyer not making the team. So Troy Apke, Danny Johnson. And I have over Derek Forrest, I have Bobby McCain. So I'm gonna switch it up one more time. And also I switch AGG out for Dax Milne. So I'm gonna give you my opinion. Right? This is what Pro Tech would do. This is not what I think is gonna happen. Quarterbacks, Bree, you got your specialists are the same, quarterbacks are the same, running backs are the same. Wide receivers, one difference between what I think is going to happen, in my opinion, I think Dax Milne should make the team over Antonio Gandy Golden. Titans the same, offensive line is the same, defensive line is the same, linebackers are the same, cornerback is slightly different. I have William Jackson, Kendall Fuller, Benjamin St. Jude, Jimmy Moreland, Troy Apke, Danny Johnson. And for safety, I have Landon Collins, Cameron Curl, Shazer Everett, Jeremy Reeves, Bobby McCain. So that is the difference for Pro Tech's projected 53, and then what Pro Tech think is going to happen with the 53-man roster. Herb Brown will help him pass on. If Jared Patterson becomes a returner, then they probably cut a receiver, and they probably keep Peyton Barber's insurance policy. If I want to be on, if Jared Patterson becomes a returner, then I think they're gonna go ahead and keep 4 backs, but we'll see. But I think they should keep 3. I don't think they should keep more than 3 backs. You could probably put one of them guys, one of them other guys on the practice squad, and they could be depth just in case something were to happen. So, any more questions? How do you guys like that list? Did you guys like the guys that I got? I got the snubs. And one of them I do have. Bob Stevenson making the team. Well, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with Steven Sims. I like what Sims brings to the table, and I think that he's definitely a solid receiver if healthy and if engaged and actually catching the football. But we'll see what happens with Steven Sims. That's one guy I'm very intrigued if he's going to make the team or not. But I think he actually should make this team, and I think he will. He's going to show some stuff in this next preseason game that will get him the chance to make this roster. I know that DeAndre Carr is making a lot of good catches in camp. He looked really good. He didn't catch the ball last week. I think Steven Sims did. So and he played with the ones a little bit too, but I'm not going to take too much stock into that because a lot of people could have played the ones last week, honestly speaking, just because it's the first preseason game and they want to see all these guys get a run at the ones. Did you take a look at Caleb? Do you think who do you think we look at Caleb Wilson making this team? No. I think he's strictly a camp body. I don't think he's making this team. I think they had their tight ends already in mind. They just picked them up because they knew Samus Reyes was in concussion protocol, and they want an extra guy to play this week in this preseason game. I don't think he's making this team. Period. I just don't see it. You pick up a guy this late, I just don't see him make guys making the team. Need a new kicker. We had to have 3 points every time we're playing. I think Dustin Hopkins is going to get together before the season starts. But if it becomes a problem going into the regular season, I do think Dustin Hopkins needs to be released and they need to bring a kicker. But right now, we should be fine. So I think that's all the questions I have for today. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Just because I do have a couple things I need to do tonight, and I have a couple things I need to get done. So I'm gonna get those things done tonight. I will be back tomorrow with a training camp video. I do apologize I did miss today, but I'll have a double day recap tomorrow for tomorrow's camp practice and today's as well. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and do that tomorrow. I'm gonna just go ahead and do a double day recap for tomorrow. So like, comment, subscribe. You guys are new, turn post notifications, or catch the Protest Sports View at the Protest Sports Network. Put God first, say it's COVID-19. Or remember, game most of like a time sport choice, don't professional off the field, technically sound, funny sound. You will always overcome like a talent, athleticism, hard work, and dedication, man. Protest professional, like always. Have a great one, guys. I love y'all. Stay safe. And before I go, I know I miss doing this, so I'm going to bring this back. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys all the guys a comment today and shout out everyone. So I'm gonna shout out Santiago Terrell. That's bro. Go subscribe to his channel, by the way. Don't leave for hitting that subscribe button, Santiago. Shout out to Franklin. That's my boy. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Carl Ryan. Thank you for being here, man. I've not seen you in a while. I'm happy you're doing well and hope everything's going well. Hope you're staying blessed, staying safe. Much love to you, bro. Shout out to and shout out to his 199 dono earlier. Appreciate that. Shout out to Santiago Terrell for his 499 dono. Appreciate that, bro. Man, love to you, bro. Thank you very much, man. Shout out to Babby Talking Giants, man. Thank you for watching this video. Very appreciate you coming to this live stream. Shout out to Alexander Wilson for his $5 dono. Much love to you, bro. Thank you very much. Shout out to Outlaw King 757. That's John, man. Shout out to John. John been an OG subscriber. He already been watching these videos for a year and a half now. So I appreciate your support as always, bro. Thank you, man. Shout out to Jackson Johnson. I think you're a new sub. Thank you for watching. I very appreciate you pulling up. Much love to you, bro. Shout out to my boy Trayvon. Much love to you, bro. Appreciate you again. Shout out to Sean. Sean been the Lord's support since he pulled to his channel. And I very appreciate it a ton, man. That's bro. Appreciate that, man. And shout out to Big Simple. That's bro. Go subscribe to his channel. Simple. Go shout out to the coach Dante. Go subscribe to his channel. Simple. No Kizzy. Yep, that's everybody. Shout out to all y'all wonderful people, man. I appreciate y'all. No Kizzy. Hey, Protect, have a good night. You too, broski. Have a good night, man. I'm out of here. Love y'all. Catch y'all on the next one tomorrow, mañana. You get some sleep. You stay safe. I catch you in the morning, okay? Catch you guys tomorrow. Elite. See you tomorrow. Adios.